Hi, it's Caitlin from Caitlin Swatches, and I'm here today with some exceptionally beautiful nail polishes. If you're a fan of holographic nail polishes, then I highly recommend you keep watching because there are some completely stunning holographic nail polishes. So while I have not featured A England on my channel before, the brand has been around for a very long time. I would say it's one of the first indies maybe that I heard of back in 2012, and I remember they had a polish called, I think it was called St. George, and it was like a teal or very deep forest green holographic polish, and I actually found it through a Swedish blogger that I love, Killer Colors, and I remember just thinking this was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen in my life. So fast forward almost a decade, and I'm sharing with you some of the latest releases from the brand, which are just as beautiful as ever. So A England, if you couldn't already guess, is actually based in the UK, but if you are looking to purchase the polishes, you can get them from Harlow & Co., which is a nail polish shop that sells a ton of different brands. They offer free shipping to Canadians when you spend $50 or more. $75 is the threshold for free US shipping, and then they pretty much ship everywhere else in the world. If you spend $150, you get free shipping. So without further ado, let's get into these gorgeous nail polishes.
First up, we have the Arab Hall, and this one is described as a lavender mist. So it is whispers of violet blue pigments that dissolve into mesmerizing flaming hologram. So the thing that I will say about most, if not all of these A England holos is that they have this incredible holographic pigment that is just so, I don't know how to describe it, prismatic, I guess. So if you pay attention, you'll notice that the holo really doesn't come out until the polish fully dries. And the top coat that I'm using is Cuticula's Limitless Top Coat, which does not dull the holo. So when you're seeing my little finger dances, that is after the polish and the top coat have completely dried. And this polish, as you can see, the rainbow flame is just so strong. And I've included images with flash of all the polishes because you just need to see how holographic and beautiful these polishes are. Next up, we have Golden Dome. And this one says it's a peridot green, which is the gem of the sun. And this rare jewel-like green is fired with a prismatic blazing hologram. I really like the descriptions that A England uses. So this one is such a beautiful color. I would say it's kind of like a chartreuse. I mean, peridot is the inspiration, so I definitely get that. It's just a little more yellow than what I think of when I think of a peridot. But this one is one of the only ones I think that needed 3 coats. I probably didn't even need a 3rd coat, but I just thought, why not? The formula is incredible, as with all of the A Englands that you're going to see today. So this one has a really beautiful shimmer in addition to the, what do they call it? Blazing hologram pigment. So as you can see, this one picks up the light so nicely. So in addition to the holo, the shimmer just does its magic and it creates one of the prettiest greeny yellow polishes that I have ever worn. Next up, we have Peacock Blue Glaze, and this one was basically opaque in 1 coat. I really think you can get away with 1 coat, but I'm going to show you 2 just in case you feel the need you want to do 2. But this one stained my nails, so I did not use any sort of base coat at all, and it left my nails, like the actual nail, blue. So I mean, it came off and I only did wear the polish for about 15-20 minutes. So be warned that this one is definitely a stainer. You should be okay if you double up on base coat, but it is so pigmented because it's basically opaque in 1 coat. And this one has a beautiful golden shimmer. It's not too obvious, but it's there and it's so beautiful. Here we have Mashrabiya, and this one is probably the only not holo that I have to share with you today. So this one is described as a rich walnut dark brown with a purple hint, and woven into the polish is a golden and metallic shimmer. So this one is like, if you like vampy polishes, then I'm gonna strongly suggest you pick this polish up, because it is giving me like 1990s grunge angsty teenager at a Nirvana concert energy. Like, that's what's coming off this nail polish, and there's something so special about it. So I only needed 2 coats. This one is I don't know, I love it so much. It's I don't know, it's evoking a lot of feelings for me in a very good way. So 2 coats plus top coat, and as you can see when I move my fingers around, the shimmer pigment in this is just ridiculous. And in the bottle, it almost looks like a green nail polish, but then when you apply it to your nails, you don't get that green so much, but you just get this glorious shimmery vampy effect, which I love. And here we have Clytie. So this one is described as a warm earthy brown that is permeated by golden rays and set alight by a blazing prismatic hologram. So this one is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I don't have a lot of polishes or any that are this color, but it is such a beautiful, I don't know, it's like a pinky brown, and then the golden shimmer in it is so strong, as is the holographic flame, which you'll see in a second. It's just so beautiful. Like, as I move my hand, you're catching the shimmer and the holo. It's truly gorgeous, and I always say, you know, maybe this could be work appropriate. I don't always say that, but I think that in my head, but I don't actually work in a setting where you need to have work appropriate nail polish, and maybe this would not fall in that category, but in my mind it kind of does. And here we have Lachrymae. This one is another beautiful holo with shimmer. This one is described as a blend of cool purples, grays, browns, and gold, which glow with a blazing prismatic hologram. And that is a very accurate description. It's kind of purple, it's kind of brown, it could almost be a bit gray. It's truly incredible. I would say this is very much a sibling to Clytie with just a slightly different base color. It's so pretty. Can you tell that I really like this particular finish? I think it's just stunning, and I cannot wait to wear these nail polishes again. Yeah, I'm very excited by all of these polishes, but these ones particularly excite me. And next up is Flaming June, which is described as a vivid tangerine orange with golden reflections heated by a flaming hologram. And this one is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I do really love oranges, but they don't always love me. And this one is literal perfection. So the shade of orange is very tangerine dream, which makes me very happy. The shimmer is like, it's golden, but it's almost yellow. It's so strong and bright. And the holo is also very strong. You know, if you see this in a second with flash, and hopefully you're seeing the holo. I've like obsessed over my lighting for many years, so hopefully it's showing off the polish and you can just see how beautiful and holographic this one is. Here we have Lord Leighton, and this one is described as a noble crimson. It is a bright red with a whisper of blue violet infused in gold, and it also has the holo in it. So I guess this is very much a purple blue toned red. It's sort of got like a cherry red vibe to it. It's really so pretty, and it has an amazing formula. There's that golden shimmer which offsets the holo so nicely. This one is making me think of springtime and cherries, and it's just a really special polish. So here it is in just 2 coats plus top coat, and here you can see the shimmer and the holo. They're so pretty together. Okay, here we have Love Revealed, and this one is described as a purple, blue, violet with that flaming holographic pigment. And as you can see, you'll see it in a sec, like when it dries down, you can see how much stronger that linear holographic effect is. I feel like these are polishes that if you didn't care about longevity, I would skip the top coat, because that's going to give you the absolute most holographic punch. But in all honesty, the Cuticula top coat does a really great job. It doesn't dull the holo whatsoever. But as you can see here, this one is a super, super strong linear holo effect, and I just love the shade of violet of this one. It's so pretty. And here we have Hope, which is an absolutely gorgeous, vibrant green. And this one has golden shimmer and holo in it. This one is just making me think of springtime again. Clearly, I have the winter blues, but it is like a beautiful, bright Kelly green, I guess, is what comes to mind for me. And the golden shimmer is so strong in this one. The linear holo effect is also really beautiful. Actually, I don't know if it's linear. I think it's like a mild linear, and it kind of almost comes off as being scattered. But regardless, it's beautiful. It's green, it's rainbowy, and the golden shimmer is just the perfect addition. Yeah, I love this one. This is just making the case even stronger for why greens are a great nail polish option, because like it's so pretty. Yeah, this one is just so pretty. I can't stop looking at it. And here we have Charity. So this one is a ruby red, a pure vibrant red with like a slight bit of purple added to it. And of course the holographic pigment. So this one I actually wore out in public. I don't leave my house very often, but I had to go out for work. And I was like, okay, I'm leaving my house. I need something absolutely beautiful on my nails, because people are actually going to see my hands in real life. And I chose this one right after I swatched it. I left it on, and oh my goodness, this one is so beautiful. It has this really incredibly dimensional effect with the holo in this one. I can't really put it into words, but it is so saturated, and yet the holo sparkles shine through. It almost kind of gives off like a velvety look to your nails. And I will say that I wore base coat with this one when I was wearing it in real life, and I didn't experience any staining when I removed it. So I love that when a red doesn't stain. And oh my goodness, we're coming to the end of the video. Last but not least, we have Faith, and this one is a blue turquoise. They describe it as a neon blue-green bathed in a blazing hologram, which is like the best description ever, but it's definitely making me think of tropical waters, and it kind of almost is neon, which I've never really seen in a holo before. The holographic effect, I feel like I don't get as much of a rainbowy payoff with this one, but it's there. It gives it this incredible quality, as you can see, and the color itself is just mesmerizing. So I love this one.
So obviously I think all those polishes are incredible. I absolutely love the A. England formula. I love the rounded brush that they use. The polishes are so fluid. Clearly the brand has perfected their art. I just think they're all stunning. If I had to choose my favorites, Mashrabiya is just so beautiful. I know it's not one of the holos. I did really like, I think it's called the Arab Hall. I love that one, but Mashrabiya just captured my heart because there's something about it that's just, I don't know. I love how deep it is, but the shimmer is unbelievably bright. It's unlike anything in my collection, so love, love, love that one. I would say Flaming June. I love oranges, but they don't often look good on me, and this one looked really nice on me, and also the shimmer was so beautiful, as was the holo. So I highly recommend that one. And I would have to say Love Revealed. I really love that shade of, it's like almost like a blurple. It was just so pretty, and the holographic in that one was like just beautiful. So I would love to know if you've tried A England before. Did you try it years ago like I did? Have you been keeping up with the brand? And let me know what you think of these polishes. As always, thank you so much for watching my videos. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also follow me on Instagram, which I will link down in the description. And that's it for me. Hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye!